Why don't you ever look at me during anymore?
What is it? Are you saying that's one of these guys
Yeah.
is saying to the other?
You don't look at me. After we get done, you just get up and leave. Like, you don't stay.
The two bailiffs are talking to each other. Like the other dude's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah. There's probably fucking Rule 34 fan art of those two.
Yeah.
Alright, closer.
The sexual tension between them is incredible.
Yeah, just like the sexual tension between me and the AK-47 department.
The sexual tension between me and this shotgun is absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Let me stick it in my mouth real quick. I can't believe it. Acro.
It's pretty shocking, isn't it? Also, I'm gonna apologize now in advance if our voices are kind of shit. We're getting over sickness right now.
Yeah, we tried waiting as long as we could, but
the show must go on.
She was pestering me like 2 or 3 days ago to start recording again when we sounded like this.
Yeah. Everyone would have been having a cold.
Yeah. It definitely is, and I think he was always the most straightforward of the group. This is his Billy Bob Billy Bob John or whatever. Jeebus, am I that hated? Acro tried to pin the murder on you on purpose.
That's crazy.
He did.
Psst, psst, cut off.
But I'm nothing but a little old nobody, you know. But you're not, which is kind of the reason why.
Cough.
Wait, I can do that.
Oh, it's Gumshoe!
Hey, pal. You're gonna ignore me after I went to all this trouble to bring you some evidence. Ah, Detective Gumshoe. Forget it. I'm going home. This guy deserves to be guilty anyways.
Now, Detective, I'm sorry. Look, why don't you just relax a little?
We've got some really tasty milk. How about a card trick, Detective? Ho, well, if you insist. Now, about that evidence you mentioned, what is it? Here you go.
Oh, shit.
This was yesterday in Acro's room. Yep, and I've included the forensic results. Take a look at it later.
Oh, shit, thank you.
Won't Miss Von Karma be mad that you're doing this?
Also, even if the prosecution had something, you have to share it with the defense. You're legally obligated to, so...
Yeah, but she doesn't do that.
Yeah.
That's why this is all a secret.
Huh?
Look, details are on a need-to-know basis, and we're not really allies or anything, but everything that's happened in court up until now has gone according to our plan. I don't know, Miss Von Karma didn't seem in control of things in there just now. You'll figure it out eventually, pal. Yesterday, our final plans were set in motion.
Final plans?
That reminds me, I got a message from the prosecutor for you. Nothing is ever truly decided until the very end, you foolish fool. That's it for me too, pal. I'm out of here.
I gotta get out of here before I get whipped again.
I came. What do you mean by that, the very end part?
I'm not sure. It's all pretty cryptic to me.
Oh, one more thing. By the way, what I meant by the very end part. Nah, don't scare me like that. It looks like there's a large care package from the circus for the defendant. Well, for me. It's milk. The reception area looks like some kind of dairy. So hurry up and drink it all before it spoils.
Oh, did his fucking fans send him milk?
An entire dairy's worth of milk for me?
Anyway, welcome to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All Blind. We're getting into the last bit of this trial with Acro. We gotta fucking figure out, like, what his motive is.
Yeah.
Because we established that he did put a box down there and drop, like, this big fucking statue of Max to kill him.
How fucking annoying that part was.
We're trying to come up with a motive because everyone loved the Ringmaster, including Acro. So, what was his motivation? We're trying to figure that out.
Yeah. Court is now back in session.
Okay.
Miss Von Karma, please continue from where you left off.
You got it, Judge. I'd like to continue with Acro's testimony, starting with his relationship to the victim.
Oh, they were gay lovers.
Yes, Your Honor. Case closed. I'd also like to to get proof from the defense. Proof of what kind of motive Akira would have to commit this crime.
Understood. Now, Mr. Dingaling.
Oh yeah, forgot that was his fucking last name.
Yes, Your Honor.
Please proceed with your testimony.
Finally, we get to the motive. Wait, Nick, are you okay?
No, sorry, a little bit of sinus infections. Just do me a favor and don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Oh.
Go, jeepers. About the ringmaster.
When we were little, we were abandoned by our parents. That's when the ringmaster of the Very Big Circus, Russell Berry, took us in. I became an acrobat at around 9 years old.
Damn.
I wanted to find a way to repay the ringmaster. That was my sole purpose in life.
You're such a thoughtful young man.
As you heard, the witness deeply respected the victim. I wonder how anyone could think that Akira would kill the man he held with such esteem.
You are absolutely right. How could anyone think that, Mr. Wright?
Shit.
Which is why there's no real need for a cross-examination, is there?
Your Honor, I legally have to? Actually, that's a question I'm trying to answer myself. Why would Akira kill the ringmaster? This might be my last chance to answer that question.
No need to question him for now.
The defense has the right to cross-examine the witness. Huh. You're so tactless, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You don't care about justice, do you? You just want to fabricate a motive. Says you.
Very well, Mr. Wright, cross-examine the witness.
Alrighty, Chief. Pulling up the guy. When we were little, we were abandoned by our parents.
Okay.
Can you tell me more about your abandoned ass parents? We.
Yes, my brother Sean and I.
What? You have a brother?
How old were you when this happened, Akira?
I was 8 years old and my brother was 4.
Your parents were very cruel, weren't they?
Nowadays, we are bitter about what happened to us, because it allowed us to meet the wonderful people at the Very Big Circus.
Nick, the judge is getting misty-eyed.
He's got a soft spot for soft stories, it looks like.
Oh!
No crying in court. Let's keep going.
The witness may proceed with his testimony.
That's when the ringmaster, the Very Big Circus, Russell Berry, took us in. How would you describe your relationship with the ringmaster?
Sexual.
Whoa.
He was like an uncle, a father, and a big brother all rolled up into one. The father and the big brother part makes sense. The uncle part's where the sexual part comes in.
That's crazy. I don't like where this is going.
The ringmaster and my brother were the only family I had.
What about other people at the circus?
This was over 15 years ago. Back then, there were very few customers coming in, so no one really had the time to look after us. They were worried about other things. But the ringmaster, he would always come see us with a laugh and a smile.
What a beautiful story.
That's why I was always thinking of what I could do to help. I wanted to thank him.
Nick, isn't Akira such a wonderful person?
No, Maya, we're fucking this up, man. I know, he seems like a nice guy, which is what makes this so difficult.
So how long have you been a performer?
I believe I became an acrobat at around 9 years old. You started off as an acrobat at that early of an age?
I begged the ringmaster until he finally agreed to let me do it. Ever since then, I've been in incredible physical shape. That's also when I decided to form a group with my brother. We called ourselves the Flying Dingling Berries. It's nearly a household name.
Sorry. Dingling berries?
Is that supposed to be a reference to like balls?
Oh wait a minute, is this supposed to be like the Willy Wonka thing? Or something? I don't know. Wait, those were snozberries. Never mind. The snozberries taste like snozberries. I've even heard of them in Germany. Liar.
Bullshit.
Your Honor, I like to call an objective on Von Karma's statement that she made.
Yeah. No.
Sustained.
The point is that I wanted to be of some use to the circus.
You are truly a remarkable young man.
The judge keeps looking at Acro like a proud father. I wanted to find a way to repay the ringmaster as my sole purpose in life. Did you ever have any trouble with the ringmaster? Ow! How could you ask such a thing, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? Do you have some sort of, fundamental misunderstanding of the witness's testimony? Or the heartfelt emotions contained within? You better think about this, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. You better think hard.
I am thinking, and I am hard.
Yeah, it's not from that whip.
No matter how you look at it, there's no way I could see this witness ever taking the victim's life.
Exactly. I've been waiting for you to say that, Your Honor.
Nick, I hate to say it, but I kind of agree with them.
I was trying to chase down the truth, I ended up just looking like a jerk.
I think that will be enough for now. Pondering whether or not this man would kill the ringmaster leads me to believe that it is pretty unlikely.
Exactly right, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, I'd like to ask you a question.
Yeah, what's going on? Go ahead, Your Honor.
Oh, sorry.
I was like, oh my damn, you ready to throw shit at this judge? That's crazy.
Just in case.
Yeah, just in case, just in case.
I would just like to know, can you provide an explanation as to why Acro would want the ringmaster dead?
I think I have to say that I can.
Now that I come this far, there's no way I could say no, I can't. Oh, this is going to be good.
Very well, then please enlighten the court. Let's see some evidence that proves Acro's motive for killing the ringmaster.
Was I not supposed to go down this route? What?
Yeah! That's the thing, he has no motive to kill the ringmaster. Might want to reload. Really? You just threw a monkey at the judge? Cameron is so animated right now. Holy shit.
I don't know how I'm supposed to draw that conclusion, but okay. Thanks, game.
Nick?
Yeah, I don't even have to think about it. It was obvious from the start.
Oh, yeah, so obvious. But could you explain it for me, please?
Yeah, don't do it. Your Honor, the reason that Acro killed the ringmaster is something that can't be proven.
What?
That's because Acro had no reason to kill the ringmaster at all. Ow! Your foolish attempts to fool us like foolish fools is so foolishly hearted foolish. Did you forget? You made an accusation against this witness, did you not? I believe it was. This is the real killer of Russellberry Ringmaster. If you want to jump to the end of things, then yes, it sounds about right.
The end of things?
Acro. You didn't plan to kill the Ringmaster at all, did you? The Ringmaster wasn't your target that night. What did you just say? I'm saying that the target of this witness's murderous plot was not the Ringmaster. Because it was never his intention to kill Russellberry to begin with. What?
Order, order. Bailiff, I don't care who it is. Smack anyone who's loud in the face. Twice if you must. Mr. Wright, what in the world are you trying to do to my court?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, what in the world are you trying to do in his court? Are you attempting to imply that Acro was trying to kill someone else?
He was trying to kill Bad Scarf. I assume I has to be a
Yes.
here. Okay.
I got it. He was trying to kill Maya Fey.
This is what's speaking to me.
Then go ahead. Regina Berry?
I'm guessing since they didn't question things that was the right one.
Yeah.
This young girl is the ringmaster's daughter, correct?
Acro, you were really aiming for her that night, weren't you?
Holy shit. He's fucking logging
He's
on us.
mewing. You don't need to answer that. This mean-spirited leading question. You could easily answer this question. If I'm wrong, all he has to do is say, you're wrong. That's it. That's it, huh, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Enough, Mr. Wright. Allow me to...
The only thing allowed to interrupt me is death itself.
Huh?
And that goes for you too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Show me evidence, now. I want to know why Acro would want to kill Regina Berry. I almost said Regina George.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry. Me too. I demand to see some proof. Present evidence that proves Acro was out to kill this young girl.
Okay, part of me wants it to be this note. Part of me wants it to be this scarf. I don't think it's the scarf yet. I think the scarf comes in later.
Yeah. Try it.
Part of me wants to do this note. But just in case, I'm gonna look through everything else. No. I'm almost wondering if this is connected, but I don't think that this is fully right.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
No.
Why is there always a piece of evidence in here that you always want to throw at people, and then this one's a fucking monkey?
This, I don't know. If I had a gun, I would say that. I would probably. But
I think you did that last one. You got a gun. You're like, you kept trying to show it to people. Akko, you remember this, don't you?
that's.
It's a piece of paper we found inside the ringmaster's tailcoat.
Inside the victim's tailcoat.
Akko wrote this note, and ironically titled, "To the Murderer." Its purpose was to call someone to the plaza at 10 p.m.
So you're saying that he called Russell Berry with that note?
Yes, but there was just one little problem.
Problem?
Akko did indeed place this note in someone's pocket. However, that someone was not the ringmaster. You mean it wasn't for the... That's exactly what I mean. The person that this note was intended for was none other than Regina Berry. Oh, my leg's cramping.
Order. But Mr. Wright, this little theory of yours.
It's the truth, Your Honor. It isn't a theory. It's a game theory, actually. Simply put, Regina didn't think the note was meant for her. Which is why, the morning of the crime, she placed it on the cafeteria bulletin board. That's when her father, the ringmaster, saw the note. That's correct. The ringmaster ended up in the plaza instead of Regina. And he was killed because of that mistake, instead of Regina.
That's incredible.
Remember the testimony that Akro gave us earlier today?
Lifting the bust and looking out of the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. If I were to do that, I'd end up falling out the window myself.
Akro had no idea who it was that arrived at the plaza, because he couldn't look down out of his window to see who it actually was.
I've got it. Acro thought it was Regina down in the plaza.
And that's when he let the bus fly.
Hey, Nick. Isn't Regina listening to all this from the audience?
She is, unfortunately. It's only going to get harsher from here.
I hope Regina can handle it.
No.
Acro wrote this note to Regina.
Foolishly foolish fool with foolishly foolish fool ideas are foolishly tomfoolery. You are foolish. You've even made me sound like a full-hearted fool. Very well, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If you're so sure, then tell us about this line. I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Yes? What about that line? Well, if that note was meant for Regina Barry, that would mean that this note is declaring that Regina Barry is a murderer. You just don't get it, do you? What? What did you just say? The ringmaster knew what the note meant, which is why he went to the plaza, in place of his lovely daughter.
Hold it right there, Mr. Wright. What is this incident that is alluded to in the note?
The incident 6 months ago. An incident occurred 6 months ago. And now I am more than ready to show this court what happened at that time. Moron!
Wait, are you sure that it relates to the present case?
Well, yeah, it's on the note, Your Honor. Read. It does indeed, Your Honor. Everything in this case has started about what happened 6 months ago.
Really, Nick?
I think so. Phoenix, can you fucking sound confident about this? You're a lawyer. Can you imagine like your Max looking over and like Phoenix is like hunched over by Mike? He's like, I actually have no idea what the fuck I just said. I'm just going on.
I am completely bullshitting this entire testimony.
Yeah, I'm actually like on meth right now.
Yeah, I actually had like at least 8-9 logos before I came in here.
I'm drunk as fuck. Well then, if that's the case, hurry up and tell us about it. What is this conclusive evidence mentioned in the note? I know I'd certainly like to know what it is. If I can't answer that question, the judge is going to think I'm bluffing. I mean, I am, but like, I can't let him know that. The conclusive evidence about the incident 6 months ago is actually...
What? This is it?
Well, I kind of figured I would try and get rid of the evidence that I didn't need anymore. You didn't. You put the scarf, didn't you?
I thought that's what it was!
They were talking about what was in the box.
Oh. Whatever.
Oops.
Don't care. I thought it was time for the...
No, not yet.
Okay, it's not the box, but it's this, right?
Yes.
Achoo! 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 Achoo!
What kind of spicy joke is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Can you stop using my full name? It isn't a joke at all. It's decisive evidence you asked for.
What do you mean?
Recall the victim was trying to take the wooden box away with him. He was doing so because this piece of decisive evidence is what was inside.
Another unbelievable conclusion. Very well, Mr. Wright. So what exactly are you saying? Are you claiming Regina Barry killed someone with a small bottle of pepper?
Taking the note into account, that's the only logical conclusion you can draw. Foolish fool who never tires with his foolish ways. If you're so sure, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then answer this question. You might want to fucking say, who was Regina? Oh.
Huh. That is a really good question, actually.
Wait, what do you mean?
Who was Regina Barry's intended victim?
Yeah.
Was it just... Is it just obvious?
Yeah.
Who is...
Oh, I didn't realize that they don't know who this is at this point.
I mean, he's in a hospital chilling in a coma right now.
Yeah. keep forgetting that like we have a little bit more clues than they do, but
Yeah.
Who is this?
This is Acro's younger brother. What does this prove? His younger brother isn't dead. Technically, that's true. However, that has been a coma for 6 months now. It's not a stretch to see how Acro would feel about that his brother is dead.
Regina, she did that to him?
Did you spend your entire life dreaming up new ways to be a fool? Naturally, the prosecution has looked into Acro's brother, Sheen Dingling. 6 months ago, he was bitten by a lion and fell into his current comatose state.
Lion?
Miss Regina Berry is an animal tamer by trade. However, no tamed animal in that position has ever trained to attack another human. They wouldn't understand the command. Furthermore, Miss Regina could never do something like that. It's just not in her.
So then what happened to Acro's brother?
He's not the victim of an attempted murder. He's the victim of an accident.
I see.
Now what do we do? No one seems to be going along with your theory. Do you think what happened to Pat was actually an accident?
it was more than that. But I'm gonna save just in
Good,
case.
yeah. The lion biting bat was no accident at all.
What?
You're such an amateur, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. There is no way that Regina would ever incite her lion to attack another human being. She may not have indicated the lion to attack another human being, but Regina was responsible for making the lion bite Acro's brother, Bat.
Now is it the fucking scarf?
Yeah.
That's just a scarf.
Acro. The scarf was something that Bat used to wear, correct?
That's right.
And who was the one that gave him the scarf?
Regina. Regina gave it to him.
Regina.
There's something more than just blood on this scarf, Your Honor.
And what might that be?
Pepper.
Pepper.
Pepper. Regina gave this scarf to Bat right before the accident, and she covered it in as much pepper as she could. Hey, what's with the silent treatment?
Excuse me, Mr. Wright. You've done a good job of fingering a criminal. Out of curiosity, what was her crime? Miss Berry gave a pepper-covered scarf to Bat as a present? Where's the crime in that?
It still seems like the judge just doesn't get it. Oh, she does! Mr. Phoenix, right? Wasn't it said that the lion seemed to be smiling?
Smiling? The lion was smiling?
Right before Bat was bitten by the lion. For a moment, the lion's mouth changed and it looked like it was smiling.
Lions smile?
I've never heard of them smiling, however. Lion sneeze.
Whoa.
Leon wasn't trying to bite Bat at all. In reality, all he actually did was sneeze. He sneezed because of all the pepper on the scarf.
What?
You fool!
You've got to be kidding me. What's the matter, Miss Von Karma?
I object. For objection's sake. Mr. Phoenix Wright, this theory, you believe it? You really intend to say that this is how this drug of an accident actually happened? Of course I did. It's the truth. The lion sneezed due to the pepper, and that's when Bat lost consciousness. Acro nearly lost his brother due to this accident, or this joke, as you put it. Which is why he tried to get his revenge against Regina. You foolish idiot.
It almost does seem like a terrible joke, doesn't it? Once again, I'm impressed by your imagination, Mr. Wright. To think that there's someone who treats this accident with the respect it deserves.
Are you telling me that what I just said was true?
Acro!
You don't mean... You can't mean... Witness.
Are you confirming the defense's claim?
Mr. Wright, unfortunately, your imagination is not enough to find me guilty of murder.
What? What do you mean by that?
Pepper, the scarf, the lion. I see where you're going, but it's a bit hard to swallow. Not to mention the fact that there's an even bigger problem with your theory.
What would that problem be?
The same problem it's always been. Evidence. I dropped Max's bust on top of the ringmaster. Where's the evidence that proves that claim?
You mean the conclusive evidence?
The biggest problem is the murder weapon, or the lack thereof, to be precise. The murder weapon.
The bust that the defense claims was used. If that were to be found in Acro's room, and if it was covered with the victim's blood, that would be awfully conclusive in my eyes.
Yes, it would be. He's right behind me, isn't he? The bust.
Nick, you gotta do something!
This is the last step. If I get this one right, the case is won.
I want to request to search his room.
Alright.
But is it even in the room? I didn't even see it in there. So it's not the cafeteria.
Yeah, they did say it went missing the morning of the crime, I think.
I could have sworn we saw it somewhere.
We saw it in the picture that that Max gave us.
Yeah.
The defense requests to search the room of the witness, Ken Dingling. What is this now? It looks like you still haven't figured out things, have you? By now you must know the meaning of von Karma's total justice.
You mean...
Von Karma never leaves anything to chance. We'd already searched Acro's room yesterday.
Well, what did you find?
There's no reason to even say it. If we found what you think we found in that room, Acro would not be here as a witness. But to put the point to it, Max's bust was not in the room. The murder weapon is still unaccounted for.
You see, Mr. Wright, the bust wasn't in my room.
Furthermore, Detective Dick Gumshoe executed a search by complete surprise. And we took Acro directly to the prosecutor's office after that. End of story. Just wait a second. Something's funny about all this.
It looks like you lacked the final nail to put into my coffin.
But what about the scarf? What about the note?
What about them, Mr. Wright? No offense, but the only evidence that is relevant here is that which pertains to the death of the ringmaster. You should know that by now.
Do something, Nick. Don't let this case slip away. The bust, where is it now?
Where's the bus right now?
I'm busting in my pants. Right now.
Whoa!
You're Phoenix Wright. You know where that bust is. I'm sure you do.
There's not even a single clue. How am I supposed to know where the bust is?
It seems this case is coming to a close. The defense's counter-arguments look to have fallen short.
Wait, is this the fucking end? Did we just fuck up? Thank you for your support.
No,
We might need to reload.
no, Mia's gonna come up and be like, I know where it is. I'm
Do we?
terribly sorry, Mr. Wright.
I think that brings to an end the cross-examination of this witness.
Oh shit. Oh?
Where is Max's bust? The defense needs time to prepare to present its case. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous and I just bit my tongue.
What? We need time to what? Ow!
Oh, I was like, we need time to do what?
Why are you the most surprised person here? She's your aide, isn't she?
Do you really have a case to present, Mr. Wright?
What? Are you asking me?
The rest is up to you, Nick. Good luck.
Hey, wait, you can't be serious.
Acrobats always have their lives in the lines, don't they? That's how Acro's lived his life up until now. Now it's time for us to walk across our own tightrope. If we don't, we're certain to lose.
Very well, the defense may proceed.
He doesn't have a clue, and I don't think he'll be finding one anytime soon.
Walking the tightrope of logic, there's no room for a false step. Sink or swim, the only way through this is forward. A murder weapon. Where is Max's bust now?
Somewhere in this courtroom would be kind of funny. I kind of want to put somewhere in this courtroom, even if it ends in a game over. I really want to say somewhere in this courtroom.
It's obvious. The bust is inside this very courtroom.
It's obviously where?
Allow me to pinpoint the location of this bust. Acro, I'm sorry to ask this, but do you mind if I take the blanket off your wheelchair?
I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you, Mr. Wright.
Well, you're a big guy, and you got a pretty big wheelchair because of it. I just want to make sure that you aren't hiding anything underneath that blanket. Because it seems that it would be really easy to say, hide a bust under there.
Once again, your penchant for humor hits me where it hurts, Mr. Wright.
I think it's pretty amazing that you can even laugh in your position. However, your lightheartedness doesn't change the fact that the bust is under there. We all know that you can't lead the lodging house by yourself in your condition. That proved inconvenient when Miss Von Karma happened to search your room yesterday. If she had found the murder weapon in your room, it would have been all over. Which is why you hid it in the only place that you could hide it. Under your wheelchair. Which is why, Acro, I have to ask you again. Would you please remove the blanket from your lap?
Well done, Mr. Wright. Masterfully played.
You fool! How could you?
You got me. I've been bagged by a real pro. Actually, two of them.
Two of them?
Miss Francesca Von Karma and Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What?
There's just one thing I'd like to know. How'd you know to launch the surprise search on my room last night? There were two pieces of decisive evidence, the cloak and the bust. I burned the cloak in my room and threw the ashes away in the trash.
Oh, shit.
Regina always took my trash out every morning, you know. But the bust, obviously I couldn't throw that away. When you executed your search, all I could do was try and hide the bust. And the only place that I could hide it quickly was under this wheelchair. Miss Von Karma, you had things all figured out, didn't you? I was completely sucked in by your calculated strategy. Now to be caught in the middle of court hiding the murder weapon? There's no way I can escape that. So you got me. Well done, Mr. Wright. Well done, Miss Von Karma.
It all makes sense now.
I can't believe that Von Karma thought that far ahead. It's amazing.
Huh? You definitely couldn't tell by looking at her. I know I sure couldn't. I can't believe it. Me? Make a mistake? Why did I order a surprise search of your room? If only I haven't done that.
It seems we've finally arrived at the truth. Acro,
Yeah. Oh shit, yeah.
Yes, Your Honor.
did you kill the ringmaster of the Berry Big Circus, Mr. Russell Berry?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm responsible for that crime.
Acro!
All my brother wanted was for Regina to like him. That's why he'd tease her. One day my brother sprinkled some pepper on Regina. She started sneezing so hard you couldn't help yourself from laughing. That's why Regina thought it'd be funny to get him back in the same way.
And that's why she covered the scarf with pepper.
I know she didn't mean for anything bad to happen. I know this. She just wanted to make my brother sneeze a few times too. But I just couldn't forgive her, no matter what. What am I truly guilty of? I'm guilty of never, ever being able to understand her. Your brother became a star. Regina believes in that so purely that she would laugh innocently when saying it. Too innocently. I just couldn't stand it, no matter how hard I tried.
That's why you decided to do something about Regina. How dreadful.
So are you saying that you are a victim in all of this as well?
No, that's not what I meant. I'm nothing but a murderer. That's who I am. First I thought I'd kill myself. Then I pondered giving myself up. But I couldn't just up and leave. I just couldn't. Not yet. That's why I tried to pin this on Max. Max, I'm so sorry. I just couldn't up and leave yet.
This has been such a strange case. It's almost a reflection of the circus itself.
I'm an idiot. I can't believe it. You beat me again. Please don't whip me.
I believe this case is now beyond any point of possible discussion. Thus, I'd like to declare my verdict.
Not guilty. Yay!
This court is adjourned.
We did it, Cameron.
Fabulous! But to be honest, I can't really be too happy about this.
Acro, the ringmaster, Regina, and Bat? Not a single one of them was a bad person inside, huh?
No.
That's a good question, and one I don't know the answer to. Like, many congrats, but only at max 1 million of them! Thank you.
What's with the vibe in this room?
We're just thinking about Acro.
No. If you worry about people too much, then you'll be like this forever and never be happy.
Huh?
She's been like this for a while now.
It's all my fault.
Sweetie pie.
Bad and Acro, they're never coming back. Now everyone's gonna split up.
Regina.
Mr. Wright, tell me something. Oh, what do you want to know, Regina? Acro said something right at the end.
I just couldn't up and leave yet.
Does that mean that Acro is gonna try to get his revenge on me?
Of course he is.
He's not gonna do that to you, Regina. Are you sure? You're really sure? I can't believe that. Yeah, Acro doesn't have the desire for revenge anymore. If that's true, then I want to see some evidence. Huh? I want to know you're not just making that stuff up about Acro not wanting revenge.
Let's see here.
Ah, yes. It all
Not the monkey.
It all concludes to this.
Yeah, back to the monkey.
Ah, thank you.
Thank you.
About Acro not wanting revenge.
No. No. Stop trying to press random buttons.
Well, it's either one of them, but I don't know which one. Sure.
Go for it, yeah. Akko doesn't want to get caught for a reason. He wanted to see his brother open his eyes again. Bad?
That's right, Regina. He's still alive, you know.
I never knew. But now that Akro's been caught.
Uh-huh.
I know.
What?
I'll do it. I'll stay next to Matt as long as it takes. Until he opens his eyes. Until then, until he can meet Akro again. That's so sweet of you, Regina. I'm sorry, Akro. I'm sorry, Bad. Well, hopefully this is enough to give her a little peace of mind.
Hey, Max. What is it, Mo? We really put you through a lot, didn't we, buddy? I'm sorry about what happened. So whenever you'd like to leave us, I'll pay your fee and rip up the contract. I understand. What a fabulous thing to do for me. I might even leave tomorrow. What's going to happen to the circus now?
Ah, that's the big question. Our ringmaster was really an amazing person, wasn't he? Even though he's not here anymore, everyone is sticking together. The staff, the performers, no one wants to leave the circus. That's why I've made a decision.
What is it?
I've decided that I will take over as the new ringmaster. I'll turn this circus into the best circus this world has ever seen.
The best circus the world has ever seen?
Don't laugh.
That's quite the goal.
Yay, I can't wait.
Then I guess that changes things.
Huh?
There's only one thing the best circus the world has ever seen needs. The world's best illusions. Which means this circus needs the best magician the world has ever seen.
Max, you're not fucking with me, are you?
Let's work together and make our circus super fabulous. What do you say, big guy?
I don't know what to say. All I can say is thank you.
Regina, you're gonna help them too, right? I don't know. Maybe the circus would be better off without me.
What are you talking about, Regina? Why do you think that I brought you to court today? We've got to work together to make the Berry Big Circus bigger than it's ever been.
Mo?
Mo's right, sweetie pie. It can't be the Berry Big Circus without Regina Berry.
Max?
Nick,
Seems like everything is gonna turn out alright here.
I can't wait to see the best circus the world has ever seen.
We'll save you the most fabulous seats. It'll take us a while to get ready, but I'm going to order special whoopee cushion seats.
I see. What made the case?
Yes, sir. Surprise raid. You had it all figured out, didn't you?
It was just a theory.
A game theory.
If Akro really was the killer, I thought it was the only way it would end. Especially if he was the defense attorney.
You mean Mr. Wright?
Of course. Well, detective, my plane is about to leave. As far from Mr. Akro's case, you no need to worry. I plan to personally stop by the chief prosecutor's office as soon as I get back.
Oh, shit. Understood, sir. I'll be waiting for you. Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh my god, my karma's on there!
It says, like, Von Karma sucks. Need Edgeworth back.
Prosecutor gone bad. A new episode has been added!
Oh, shit.
This one's gonna be a good one. Just to tell you now. Save progress to this point? Fuck yeah. We're gonna need that.
Well, that's the end of this one. That shit was kind of ass.
Oh, thank God. Wait, I took a screenshot of the thread, right? Here,
I mean,
if I did.
you don't need to convince me. Like,
Aha! I found it.
That last part was.
As a kind of defender of this case, it's not that great. A creepy love triangle between a 31-year-old, a 21-year-old, and a 16-year-old. Annoying witnesses, especially Mo, who adds the press on the wrong statement and you get penalized. Very interesting music, which is very loud and plays very often. Adds absolutely nothing to the story in the slightest. Overall, the story feels very far-fetched, killing a 16-year-old for an accident, and the culprit for some people is kind of justifiable, but for others it's not. So it's just kind of a mixture of the not the greatest surroundings by two really good cases that makes it feel, especially, what the hell did I just play?
You know what? Fair enough.
Yeah.
There you go. That sums up pretty much my points as well. I just think there was some parts that were a little bullshit.
Yeah. Oh, what the Acro sing? You're like, what the fuck? Especially had the fucking goat fall on the bus.
Okay, that was actually so stupid. And then he just explains there, like, because I was thinking about that. I was like, oh yeah, where was the cloak at? He's just like, oh yeah, I just burned it.
Yeah, and then Ladrina just happened to take out the ashes.
Yeah, let me just drop that in there real quick.
Yeah, I mean, they were wondering that too, like, where did the cloak go? Because he was wearing that.
And how in the world did he fit the thing under his wheelchair?
They showed it in the anime a lot better, but, like, there's supposed to be, like, a compartment underneath his wheelchair, so they just put it there, and then just put the blanket on top of him, so you couldn't see.
How did they not see from behind?
I think there's, like, a divider. I think it shows it when he's up on the stand. There's, like, a little bit of a divider and whatnot.
I don't know, but we're done with this case. Don't have to play it again.
Thank fuck.
Yeah, it was definitely annoying at times. I was enjoying it at the beginning, and then about halfway through I got pissed off, and then at the very end I got a little bit more pissed off.
Yeah.
But it'd be like that. But thank y'all so much for tuning in for these episodes. We are going to be moving on to bigger and brighter things in episode 4. My hopes are through the roof for this one to be good.
Oh, trust me, this one is really fucking good.
Yeah, they gave us a little teaser,
Yeah.
and so
Edgeworth is back.
yeah, so I'm anticipating great things. But yeah, stay tuned for. Is this the last episode of this game?
Yeah, there's only 4 cases in this game.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Because remember, the other one was a bonus.
Yeah, for the very last episode.
Farewell, my turnabout.
Yeah. All right. Take care, everyone.
Yeah, bye.
Bye-bye.